Giggles, lumpy, sniffles, and even rustle. Today, we are back at it reacting to the crazy over-the-top injuries of these seemingly cute little forest creatures from Happy Tree Friends. What kind of trouble will these little woodland creatures get into? Let's dive right in. Oh man, right away. So we actually call that open fractures. If it actually goes through the skin, even if it punctures through and then goes back in, that actually needs to go to the operating room and be washed out by an orthopedic surgeon because of the risk of infection. The never ending. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. All the time people fall down the stairs. And it's a wide variety of injuries. Sometimes there's ecchymosis, contusion, hematomas, or there's fractures, dislocations, and bleeding internally. What? I wasn't even ready for that. Every show shows intestines like this strip of long, skinny, sausage-looking stuff. It's actually attached by mesentery, a fibrous type tissue that actually keeps it all together in a mix. The moose. Iceberg ahead. It's like old school Titanic, but at least they're a little more advanced notice here. Oh, but of course they have the blind captain leading the way. Right, directed into it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, super cool and interesting and weird all at the same time. People will ask if you can get something to get stabbed all the way through to the other side. Do the ears connect? No, there's a brain in between and lots of bone. Oh, this is a classic example where Dr. Wagner would tell you, don't pull it out. It's into the eye, you've ruptured into the globe. You want to stabilize this, maybe put something around it so it doesn't move, and get to medical care ASAP. No, oh my gosh. The eyes are attached at the ends of what appears to be your optic nerve because you have 6 muscles of the eye, which would be attached on each eyeball. Oh my gosh. Typically, a fall from standing won't cause that amount of trauma, but it has. It's kind of gross in the sense of they actually are depicting brains coming out. What'd they do? Ah, well, at least that's smart. On the same level of when I mentioned don't pull something out, take the object with you to wherever you need to go. I don't understand why you wouldn't bring the pink bear to a facility that could actually help, but at least they did the first step. Oh, gross. What is this? What? Look at this smart, cool technology. It reminds me of the old school movie Inner Space. Oh no! This is super cool. Going in the blood vessel, we got red blood cells, we got megakaryocytes, which are like platelets. Oh, making a tourniquet, very cool. Using the fabric is probably better than the belt, and then using a stick to wind it up is actually a good idea. The best tourniquets are ones that you can actually buy that are made to be tourniquets. Oh no, oh no. Oh my gosh, it actually looked like an anus. That's what an anus looks like. He did it so tight that he had his leg fall off. No, it wouldn't happen that way. You would decrease blood flow to that area and potentially cause decreased oxygen to the tissues, and it would actually be very painful. Now what is he doing? Oh, he's looking for him. Oh my gosh. The only thing that we kind of put in the body like that I can think of is something called a capsule endoscopy, where somebody actually swallows a pill that has a camera in it. What the heck? Do not just stab yourself in the abdomen. I wonder where he is. The stomach? He's in the stomach. Oh my god, it's expanding in the wrong place. Oh my gosh. The moose did his own tracheostomy where he basically shoved a tube in the trachea to allow himself to breathe. Oh. It looks like it could be a hyphema, blood within the anterior chamber of the eye. When people actually come to the hospital with this, you actually have them sit up.
I'm sitting up.
Because you don't want this blood to get lodged in any weird canals, because then you'll actually increase the pressure of the eye, causing glaucoma. Oh, it's gonna get bigger. I mean, at least we got the two hemispheres. We're always missing the cerebellum. It has to do with the balance center of the brain, as well as the optic nerve. Would you actually die that fast if your body was cut in half? No. If you don't have anybody there to cauterize, stop the bleeding, you're gonna bleed out. And then as you bleed out, you're going to pass out with your heart stopping and no oxygen to the tissues, you're gonna die. Oh my gosh, ingenious, good job, that's super cool. Oh my gosh, buddy brought on the PTSD. So what I always tell you, don't pull them out. You may need to pull them out and risk bleeding out. There are some situations where there's always an exception to the rule. I don't know what kind of amazing cutting rope he just ran into, but both legs are cut. What is he doing? No, that doesn't happen. All the skin and the soft tissue are gonna stay intact. It's gonna be really hard to rip through that by just spinning it. Oh, don't go to the blind barber. Oh my gosh, took off all his skin. You actually see the striations of the muscles. That's the difference between skeletal muscle and smooth muscle. Just dripping blood. How does he not see what's happening? Don't put aftershave on. Gonna burn. Oh my gosh. Aftershave has alcohol in it. Alcohol burns when you put in open wounds. We don't typically clean the inside of the wound with anything outside of water or normal saline, sometimes even tap water. It just actually has to be under a certain pressure. Ooh. What's happening to his face? Growing on the eyes. Oh my gosh. So if you actually have a cut like that in your eye, it's gonna hurt a lot because the cornea sits over top of that, which has a ton of nerves, so it's gonna cause a lot of discomfort. Oh my gosh, he's got hare's eyes. That's gotta be so painful. Take your time, don't do that, don't do that. Why did I do that? Let me just cut everything, and then I'll just cut my eye too, and now all the aqueous and the vitreous are just gonna fly out of the eye. You're not gonna have any fluid in the eye, the structure of the eye is gonna be gone. And then you're not gonna be able to see, and you're gonna get infection. Holy cow! Happy Tree Friends is so intense, kind of funny, some medically accurate. Obviously some of the anatomy is a little bit off and a little bit different, but it just allows us to talk about some of the things that are common nature that do happen at the hospital in the emergency department. So super interesting, very thought-provoking. I appreciate it from Happy Tree Friends. But if you guys enjoyed this, please check out this playlist right here. And as always, make sure you subscribe, turn your bell notifications on, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.